Have you ever wondered how the laptop, the essential gadget that we can't seem to live without today, came to be? Let's take a step back to 1981, the dawn of the laptop era. The first ever truly portable computer was the Osborne one, a beast of a machine that weighed a whopping 24 pounds and cost a hefty $1,795. Imagine lugging that around in your backpack. It had a tiny 5-inch screen, a couple of floppy disk drives, and a whopping 64 kilobytes of memory. It couldn't even run on battery power, needing to be plugged into a wall socket to operate. But despite these limitations, the Osborne one was a revolutionary device. It was the first computer that was both portable and affordable, and it allowed people to take their work with them wherever they went. It was a humble beginning, but these bulky and expensive machines set the stage for the portable computing revolution to come. As we moved into the 90s, laptops began to look more like the sleek and compact devices we know today. This decade was a period of significant transformation for laptops, characterized by incredible leaps in design, power, and portability. Let's take a trip down memory lane. The Apple PowerBook 100 was a game changer when it hit the market in 1991. Weighing in at a mere 5.5 pounds, it was a featherweight compared to its predecessors. With a compact design and a battery life that outshone many of its competitors, the PowerBook 100 set a new standard for portable computing. Then, there was the Toshiba T3200. Launched in the late 80s, its influence carried well into the 90s. This laptop was one of the first to feature a color display. This was a major breakthrough in the laptop industry, bringing the user experience closer to that of desktop computers. Speaking of displays, the 90s saw the introduction of TFT LCD screens. This technology offered sharper images and wider viewing angles, making laptops even more user-friendly. Battery life was another area that saw significant improvements. In the early 90s, a laptop could barely last an hour on a single charge. By the end of the decade, advances in lithium-ion technology allowed some laptops to run for up to 5 hours without needing a recharge. Size and weight were critical factors in the portability of laptops. At the start of the 90s, it wasn't uncommon for a laptop to weigh over 10 pounds, but by the end of the decade, many models had slimmed down to around 5 pounds, making them easier to carry around. As the 90s drew to a close, the laptop was no longer a luxury item for the few. With falling prices and increasing functionality, these portable machines were becoming more accessible and practical for the average consumer. From bulky and cumbersome machines, laptops had transformed into sleek and portable devices, setting the stage for the technological marvels that would follow in the new millennium. By the end of the 90s, laptops were becoming more accessible and practical for the average consumer. The new millennium brought with it a surge in internet usage and the need for even more mobility. This was a time when the world began to feel smaller, connected by the invisible threads of the internet. The laptop, once a mere convenience, became an essential tool in navigating this connected world. Now imagine a world without Wi-Fi. Hard, isn't it? Well, in the early 2000s, Wi-Fi was still a budding technology, but once it took off, it changed the way we used laptops. No longer were we tethered to Ethernet cables. The world was our office. Cafes, parks, airports, anywhere could be a workspace. This freedom to roam while staying connected marked a significant shift in our relationship with technology. In tandem with this, the laptop industry saw a new trend: the rise of ultra-portable laptops and netbooks. These were smaller, lighter, and more affordable than their predecessors. They were designed for the internet age, for browsing, emailing, and other online tasks. They were not as powerful as traditional laptops, but they did not need to be. They were the perfect companions for the digital nomads of the new millennium. In 2008, Apple launched the MacBook Air. It was marketed as the world's thinnest notebook. And it certainly lived up to that claim, weighing less than 3 pounds and measuring just 0.76 inches at its thickest point. It was a marvel of engineering. But it was more than just its slim profile that made it stand out. The MacBook Air was a symbol of what laptops could be: sleek, powerful, and highly portable. The 2000s was a transformative decade for laptops. They were no longer just portable computers. They were our gateways to the world, our tools for communication, our companions in a rapidly changing digital landscape. The 2000s saw laptops becoming a staple in homes and offices around the world. It was the decade when the laptop truly came into its own. As we entered the 2010s, the line between laptops and tablets began to blur. In the realm of technology, evolution is constant and rapid. The 2010s were no exception as traditional laptops began to take on new forms and functions. One of the most significant trends was the rise of touchscreen laptops and two-in-one devices. These hybrids were neither fully laptops nor tablets, but a unique blend of both, offering the best of both worlds. At the forefront of this movement, we saw giants like Microsoft and Lenovo, who dared to challenge the status quo and redefine what a laptop could be. Microsoft unveiled the Surface, a device that cleverly combined the productivity of a laptop with the portability of a tablet. Its detachable keyboard and stylus pen were game changers, providing users with unprecedented flexibility. Not far behind, Lenovo introduced the Yoga series, which featured a 360-degree hinge that allowed the laptop to fold back into a tablet. This design innovation meant users could switch between typing on a keyboard and tapping on a screen with ease, making it a favorite among professionals and creatives alike. However, the evolution didn't stop at form factor. The 2010s also saw the increasing popularity of solid-state drives, or SSDs. These storage devices offered faster data access and reduced power consumption, further enhancing the performance and battery life of laptops. In addition, manufacturers continued to push for lighter, thinner devices. The result? Sleek, ultra-portable machines that didn't compromise on power or functionality. These advancements were driven by an understanding of the changing needs of users. People were no longer using their laptops for just work or just play. They needed devices that could seamlessly transition between different modes of use that could adapt to their dynamic lifestyles. By the end of the 2010s, laptops had become powerful, versatile machines capable of catering to a wide range of needs. As we moved into a new decade, it became clear that the laptop had evolved far beyond its humble beginnings, and its journey was far from over. So, where do we go from here? As we look towards the future, it's apparent that the landscape of laptop technology is far from static. It's constantly evolving, driven by the relentless pursuit of innovation and better user experiences. One of the most exciting prospects on the horizon is the integration of artificial intelligence, or AI, into our laptops. Imagine a world where your laptop learns from you, adapting to your habits, predicting your needs, and providing a truly personalized experience. We're talking about more than just predictive text or voice assistants. Think about AI that can optimize your laptop's performance based on your usage, or even anticipate technical issues before they happen. But it's not just about AI. Virtual reality and augmented reality are also set to revolutionize the way we use laptops. Imagine being able to immerse yourself in a three-dimensional virtual workspace, or overlay digital information onto the physical world around you. This could transform everything from gaming and entertainment to education and remote work. Another important trend is the push for more sustainable and repairable devices. As consumers become more environmentally conscious, manufacturers are likely to respond by creating laptops that are easier to repair, upgrade, and recycle. This could mean a move away from the current trend of thinner and lighter but less repairable devices towards more modular designs. Reflecting on how far laptops have come, it's fascinating to speculate on where they might go. From the first bulky and cumbersome models to today's sleek and powerful devices, it's been quite a journey. But the journey is far from over. In fact, it's probably safe to say that it's only just beginning. In the end, it's the combination of technological advancements, user needs, and societal trends that will shape the future of laptops. And while we can make educated guesses, the truth is that the future is full of surprises. As we continue to push the boundaries of technology, who knows what the laptop of the future will look like? From the bulky, expensive machines of the 1980s to the sleek, powerful devices we know today, laptops have come a long way. They have evolved from being a luxury to a necessity, shaping our world and the way we interact with it. We journeyed from the dawn of the laptop era, witnessing the transformation in the 90s as technology leaped forward. The new millennium brought us the rise of the internet and mobility, changing not just how we work, but how we live. The 2010s saw the emergence of touchscreens and 2-in-1s, further blurring the line between laptops and other devices. These machines have impacted every aspect of our lives, from business to education to entertainment and even to personal relationships. They've made our world smaller, our tasks simpler, and our lives better. As we look to the future, one thing is for certain: the evolution of the laptop is far from over.